Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. So I just want to do a big shout out to those of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much to those who have been supporting the channel for a while. I just kind of wanted to give you a quick shout out there. That may be Cancerian energy because Cancer is a very sociable sign. They're very they think about other people, they think about other people's needs, they think about other people's points of view. So cancers tend, whether you're like, this isn't talking about whether you're like extroverted or introverted. It's more about a social awareness or a way of tapping into the emotions of others. So you may actually be very introverted because of this ability. You may pick up on other people's emotions very easily, like overly sympathetic. You know, it's kind of your superpower as that kind of Queen of Cups energy in the tarot, but you know, it can be very battery draining for you as well. You know, if you're constantly riding this roller coaster of everybody else's emotions, you know, actually feeling what other people are going through, you are going to want to be a little bit more secluded. So this could be something about that. But then on the flip side of that, you know, those emotional support networks are really beneficial to you, because when you do need to talk things through, or you do need to kind of you know, purge those emotions through talking, or you know, through you know, the social tools that are available to you, you know, that friendship group is going to be really important. So there could be something for you about like getting the balance right. Like, are you giving too much emotionally? Are people draining you? Who's around you? Are people giving back to you as much as you're giving to them? You know, you want to keep in that high vibrational Queen of Cups energy where your emotions are balanced, where you're processing them. I'm just getting this kind of like tiring energy for you. I'm very tired today. I do feel like I was kind of getting this stuff. I'll start at the start. So the first thing I was getting, I had a dream last night and I really felt like it was for you, because you get this common message coming through quite often about a group of women. So whether you're she, he, they, it doesn't really matter. It's like feminine energy, right? So it's like, it is talking about you know, sympathetic friends, you know, family members who support you and who you support and all this kind of thing. It's like your network, right? Your group, your family, whatever this means. Now the really interesting thing is on the bottom of the two decks, I've shuffled this. No, I didn't shuffle this one. I got it out the box. It's the first pack I got out the box. I went like this and I thought, that's what I'm getting for Cancer. This is what I'm feeling. So I don't know if you are in a situation where you have like a happy family. Now this doesn't have to be literal family. It could be your friendship group. It could be work, right? It's like the people around you who you're close to, the people around you who you have strong connections with. Now, maybe some of you are yearning for this, I'm not sure. But the way I'm picking up, especially with this, as I was shuffling this deck, these kind of cards flew out and this card showed itself to me. It was like here. So like this 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups energy. This is very similar to the 10 of Cups card. It's like wanting a nice home environment, but wanting to get on with the people around you at work, or wanting to build a legacy, right? Wanting to build solid foundations, but not just where it's like, oh, I've got a roof over my head, I've got food on the table, which is this card. It's like we all nurture each other, we support each other. I want that, you know, that legacy. I want that family. I want that support network, and I want to be there for the people that I love as well. So it seems like this is constantly an important factor for you, Cancer. But I was getting this energy of like a fly in the ointment. The way it was coming through was like, imagine that your almost psychic awareness, or like emotional awareness, is like a spider web, right? It's like you have these invisible strings that connect you kind of intuitively to all these members of this group. So again, it could be family, friends, workplace. It could even be like soul family, right? Starseed family, people you haven't even met but you feel an emotional link to, people on the other side of the world that you talk to on the internet but you have this emotional link. I definitely have this with certain people. I can feel a certain way, and then it's like, it actually, one of my friends will say, oh yeah, I was going through this, and I'll be like, yeah, I could feel it. I knew something was wrong. I knew there was a glitch in the matrix. That's how it's coming through for you. It's come through again with a glitch in the matrix. It's like it's like this, you're so like, they're showing me the moon. You're so like emotionally aware. It's like that emotional awareness extends beyond your physical body. It's like it's got feelers, right? It's like emotional feelers that you send out that are connecting. Like even when it could just be subconscious, right? It could be like, I'm thinking about my friend, I wonder how they're doing, and then like the phone rings and it's your friend, you know, this kind of energy. So yeah, it's like sending out emotional feelers, they're kind of showing it to me. So the way it was coming through was like a glitch in the matrix, like something's wrong with one of my friends, something's not right somewhere, or there's something that doesn't fit in. There's like it's like the wrong piece of the puzzle, like this piece is from a different jigsaw puzzle, this kind of energy. It's like one of my friends isn't like the others, one of my friends is, there's something not right. So it's like a little warning bell. So the way they're showing it me is like a spider web, right? So you're the spider in the center of the spider web in a nice way, and you're sending out these energetic feelers, and it's like if someone, almost like tripwires as well, right? Like if you were camping and you know, like in zombie movies, it's like you have your camp and then you have like tripwires running around the camp, and it's like if something, you know, they might have like wires with bells on, and if somebody triggers that alarm, you're going to hear the bells ringing. It's like that, or like vibration. So something steps into your web and you feel that vibration. It's like something's not right in the web. So this dream that I had, it was a workplace situation. It felt like some kind of maybe like a seminar or like a training exercise. I was around this really big table with all these different women, and an old boss was there who was quite an unfair boss. This is from my real life. Like I know her, I know what her character represents, right? And she was handing out, it was like the end of the session, and she was handing out these envelopes to everybody which contained money. It was like, here you go, here's your reimbursement, or here's what you've earned, something like this. And I took mine, and the envelope was tiny. It was a lot smaller than it should have been, and it's not what I was expecting. It was what I'd earned, right? It was like I knew that it should be like a big fat like a wedge of cash, and I was given like almost like a £10 note folded over in a tiny envelope, and I was like, why am I being shortchanged here? And I knew that she was keeping the money for herself. So I do feel like there could be something going on with work where you think, oh, hang on, I'm being shortchanged here, or you know, it could be family, I'm being shortchanged here. Why am I not getting? And it doesn't have to be financial as well. It could be anything, right? It's like, why am I not getting my fair share here? Why am I not getting what I've earned? Like, where did that money go? Like, there's something wrong. The dream kind of carried on, and I was with two women, and we were closing the shop. Like, I don't know if it was a shop. It was like, we were almost on a rooftop. There was like two doors, like steps coming up, two doors. And one of the women was kind of quiet and quite eager to leave, and the other woman was she was locking up. So I was worried about her. You know, it's like an urban environment, you know, and I said, are you okay locking up on your own? Do you want me to stay with you? And she said, yes, please. You know, she didn't want to be on her own if she was vulnerable. So I and she gave me a big hug. But as we kind of like start to get our bags together, the other woman was very eager to leave. She was kind of a little bit, you know, like, oh, I feel like I've got to stay now, but I want to get out of here. Like, I don't know, there was something off. So I'm really feeling like this is a message for you. It's like there's something off in your friendship group. There's something off in your workplace. Somebody's not happy. Somebody's not on the same page as everybody else. Now, I'm not saying that they're a bad person. I'm saying that it could be like something that they're uncomfortable with, but they don't want to say, right? It's like they don't want to upset the network. So again, it could be two people, like something with a boss, and then something who maybe like it's like a friend or a colleague or, you know, a family member who it's like they've noticed something's wrong, you know, but they don't want to kind of like be the one to ring the alarm. There's like something like that. It's like you sense it, you know something's off. So let me just check my a fly in the ointment. A fly in the ointment was the way it was coming through. It's like, I think you'll know who it is because I think they'll be quiet. It's like you'll notice that they're being quiet, and it's like that's the alarm for you. Like something's off. Like, why is that person being quiet? Like, why is that person not engaging? Why is that person not talking in the conversation? Why are they so eager to get out? I'm getting this energy of like they could have got themselves, again with the web, it's like they could have got themselves tangled up in something that they are uncomfortable with, but they don't know how to say it, right? They don't know how to be like the what's the word, the what is it when you're in a workplace and you're the one that like whistleblower, that it's like they know something but they don't want to be the whistleblower, but your intuition's going crazy about it. I don't know, it may not be a message for everybody. It may be a message for one person out there, like an important message. So it may be like a personal message that's coming through that's like, hey you, something's wrong, and you're the person who's going to notice it. So if that's not your message, don't worry, we're going to carry on pulling cards and we may get completely different messages coming through. Yeah, I think that's all the messages I have for you there. It's like you're going to feel this movement. So really interesting. What's underneath happy family is the storm warning. It's like something's threatening the harmony of the place. It's just this feeling of like something's not right. It could be paranoia. I could be picking up on somebody who's maybe a little bit paranoid. I'm not sure. Let's just put that in and give it a quick shuffle, so you know that it's shuffled, right? I'm just trying to not have any more cards come out because this is going to be a long introduction as it is. Okay, so Angel of Strength. I think you've got the strength to get through this. So what's going on over here? High Priestess. Yeah, you absolutely know, you feel it. Again, it's like these are your energetic tentacles reaching out, right? So this is typically for me a Scorpion. Why am I saying all the star signs wrong? Maybe somebody says that the star signs wrong. Maybe that's the thing. A Scorpio card. It's like these are your but it could easily be you, right? With the moon on there, it's water energy. Very, very, very could easily be you and your intuition, like feeling, like sending out the feelers. So you could be sending out energetic feelers, trying to detect, you know, where the movement is, trying to detect, you know, what isn't being seen, something like that. So these cards also wanted to show themselves. I'm going to go through them really briefly. I'm not quite sure what the message is. I feel like there's almost like a spy. It's like a spy in the workplace or a spy in the home, right? It's like maybe somebody's gathering information on you. Maybe somebody's, again, it's like they're quiet. I want to say they're quiet. So like maybe they're not, you know, maybe there's workplace conversations happening where people are being quite opinionated and this person's not saying anything. They're just like listening. And it's like, well, why? Like, it's like they're taking notes. It's like this person said this person said that. It's like there's a spy in the workplace. I don't want to make anyone paranoid. Again, I might be picking up on someone who is paranoid and it might be nothing. So I want to make that really clear, and it's not going to be everybody's reading. The Magician. So I want to say this is your energy. This is the deck I'm using for you. Trying to manifest something, trying to make dreams come true, trying to create something, trying to get into control of a situation. You may be trying to get some kind of leadership position, or you may be trying to create some kind of harmony. I want to say this, it feels like workplace. Like you want to try and create some kind of harmony. You want to kind of like rein in the situation, rein in. It could be that there's like different opinions going on. You're trying to rein everybody in and get everybody on the same page, you know, control the situation, move things up forward, make something happen. And I want to say that you have very, very deep emotions for a situation. You've got a lot of sympathy. You've got a lot of feelings about this situation. You may not be fully expressing everything that you're feeling. I do feel like you're also in this kind of quite quiet, especially with the High Priestess there as well. It's funny, Libra's like this as well. It's like you're observing too. It's like, it's almost like you're watching the watcher. Like this person, it's like you've noticed, so you're going quiet. You're like, I'm not going to give this person any extra information. It's like, I'm going to zip my lips and I'm going to watch this person because, you know, I've detected it. I've detected this. They were showing me like a sonar as well, you know, like on a submarine. It's like they have those, like the rings, and they have that, like the little light on it, and it's like blip, blip, blip. So like a dolphin, that's kind of your energy. You're like this dolphin sending out these this sonar, and it's like if it hits something and bounces back, you're like, oh, something's over there. I see it, you know, I can detect it with my sixth sense. So yeah, I don't know, but this really like deep, nurturing, lovely energy that you've got. Like this is your card as well. The Chariot is your card in the tarot. So your energy is super duper strong. I want to say Magician, Chariot, and King of Cups. But yeah, you've noticed this energy. The Queen of Cross is a lot more immature than you as well. It's like, what are they giving me? Hang on, green. Like the Queen of Cross is green. like naive green, right? So I don't know what that is. There is some kind of success or reward or recognition as well. That could be a factor. So again, that could be somebody's personal message that wanted to come through. So I'm going to continue with the reading, and we'll see kind of what we get for everybody. I just want to kind of show you that I'm shuffling all those cards back in case they want to come back out. In, out, shake it all about. We do the okie dokie and we turn around. That's what it's all about. Anything that comes through is part of the reading, so there's a reason why I'm singing that. That could be for somebody. Wow, okie dokie dokie. Again, that's like a, you know, that's something you do with family. That's something you do at a party. That's something that you do like at a gathering. It's, you know, here it's like, you know, somebody gets married, you know, it's especially kind of back in the 80s, like you'd be doing the okie dokie on the dance floor. It's like the Macarena of the 80s. So, yeah, that could be for somebody. Right, I'm just going to quickly pause. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm just going to kind of refocus, and I'll be back with you in a second. All right, all ready to go. So as I was kind of dialing back in, I heard, which I can definitely see playing out in my real life, I heard do it with love. So whatever you're doing, Cancer, do it with love. Make love. And then I heard make love the key selling point. So again, it feels like a work thing. Key selling point is a very kind of like industry type term, right? So it's like whatever you're doing, do it with love. Like make love the priority, make love the focus of whatever it is you're doing. So if you've got something to sell, maybe you've got something like I'm hearing tutorial. I was trying to say a presentation, but tutorial came out, so again that could be for somebody. If you're doing a presentation, like you're trying to sell something to your bosses, like selling them an idea, it's like, or maybe it's like a university thing, right? You're doing a presentation, make love the focus, make love the crux that you're balancing your whole argument on, I want to say. Right, Cancer, I haven't even got a song for you yet. 15 minutes in and I haven't even got you a song. Right, okay, so hang on, it's just taking its time. Right, can I get, please, can I get a song for Cancer's reading, please? What is Cancer's reading going to be about? I heard the word crux again. Breathe and stop, Q-tip. I don't know, maybe you're using a Q-tip for something right now. Get up for real, come on. A hard time if your motion is still. Let me move some things around because the lyric is ill. Abstract, you know, my stiggity in here. I'm not saying that word on the internet. I'm not that daft. Get on and swear, it's there, yeah. But your girl just moved to the joint in the club, in the car, if it groove, broad look. The movement is on. Mild-mannered mammies in Victoria thongs. I don't know. Maybe you're bringing it. I don't know, maybe you're bringing it. There could be something about a bar or a pub. Maybe somebody's like works in a bar or a pub. Maybe somebody's buying a business, like buying a bar or buying a restaurant or something like this. Because I didn't write it down as well. I'm kicking myself. The song, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's about a bartender. It's a Lana Del Rey song. She says, there's something about cars as well. Gemini had strong car stuff, and you've got it twice now as well. You are the chariot, right? The chariot is a car in the tarot. You're not a car. What am I saying? Bartender by Lana Del Rey. My bartender, hold me all night. But she says, the line that I was getting was, I've bought a car, it'll last me a year or two. Something like that. It's like, people don't know where I am. Something like that was coming through. So yeah, something about a bar or a club, something about a car. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Let's get you a few clarifying words. What do we have, please? So that Cancer knows if this is their reading or not, or to help Cancer understand something. Can I get some words for Cancer, please? Some words for Cancer. Friend. Again, what did I say? That's exactly what I was picking up on. It's something about a friend, or like you're being a friend to someone, or there's something going on in your friendship group, or it's somebody that you think is a friend, but I don't know, they've got friend A. It's like they've got ulterior motives, or there's something going on that they're not telling you, right? It's like they're acting out of character, or they're being weirdly quiet. I'm hearing, are they a friend? Are they a friend? I'm not saying that they're not, but I think there's a question mark over it. Spring, something could be happening in spring. Friend of spring, maybe you met this friend in spring. Maybe you've got something planned with this friend in spring. Maybe you're springing them out of a situation. springing a surprise on them. White. I'm hearing blanco, but that's probably just because I've been learning Italian. Or Bianca. Bianca's white, isn't it? What's blanco? Benny Blanco? I don't know. Wise. Okay, one more. All. I don't know. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Friend, ask, spring, white, wise, all. Okay. Cancer. What's going on for Cancer, please? Anxiety. How do I know? I knew it was going to be one of the cards with red on. So either anxiety or what is it? It's like deceit or something. What's on the bottom? Journey. You've got anxiety. Or you're picking up on someone else's anxiety. It's like, it's this energy of like everything looks fine. Everything seems like it's fine. Like the ship is, you know, moving like smoothly through the water. So what's wrong? It's like, why am I feeling the anxiety? Like, it's like you're trying to pinpoint something. There's something just feels off, but I feel like it's getting you in your head as well. So it's like, maybe this is this energy of like things are going a little bit too well. Like everything's a little bit too quiet. Like what am I not seeing? You know, that kind of energy. It's like something's not right. It's never this quiet. It's that kind of energy of like, if you've got children, right? If you've got children, they're in their own room, you're doing laundry or something, you're kind of listening to what they're doing. They're being a bit loud, you know, arguing a bit, giggling, you can hear things banging, and then it goes quiet, right? And it's like that parental sense of like, why are they being quiet? A, have they both knocked themselves out? Did they headbutt each other and knock themselves out? B, are they up to something? What are they doing? Because they are never this quiet. If they're being quiet, they're being sneaky, right? It's that energy. It's like, it is. It's like it's too quiet. You're never this quiet. What's wrong? Yeah, 9. I feel like somebody's going through something. So your energy, is this your energy? Or is this their energy? I didn't ask. Shark. Shark to me is like, it's like a predator. It flies under the radar, right? I really feel like a friend is dealing with something and they're not telling you about it, right? It's like they're dealing with, I don't know, maybe they're dealing with loan sharks and they're not telling you, right? They need financial help, but they don't want to like put that burden on you, so they're keeping quiet. Or like they're dealing with somebody who's like some kind of dodgy character, or like you know, a predator. It's like they're like it could even be like a sexual predator or something. It's like they're, you know, it's like they're in something that they shouldn't be in, right? They're involved in something they shouldn't be involved in. Again, this might not be a reading. It might be an important personal reading that's coming through for one person. I'm trying to do a collective reading, but just so you're aware, if my guides have a really important message to deliver, they're going to zero in on that. And this feels like Cancer, something's not right. You know, you need to pay attention. Like, who's being quiet? Why are they being quiet? What's Cancer's energy, please? If it's the shark, it'll come back out. What's Cancer's energy? What's Cancer's energy? The lizard in reverse. I feel like Aries had the lizard. Frog. This is why does it always rain on me? The lizard in reverse. Let me just grab the book for that. What does the lizard in reverse mean? So this is your energy. I'm asking about your energy now. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal and flaky. Is it you? Are you the one who's hiding something? And it's like you don't want to be a burden to you. Again, flip it and reverse it. If it's you, it's you. If it's a friend, it's a friend. Elusive, non-committal and flaky. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if they have a sixth sense. That is exactly what I said. I said those words, right? Sixth sense. The lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. It's like you know something's wrong. You feel it. It's like you feel it coming in. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the wizard. Maybe you're a wizard. Are you a wizard, Harry? Are you a wizard, Cancer? Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Easily wear the lizard down, right? It's an amazing gift, but you can wear the lizard down. This is exactly what I said right at the start of the reading. Big crowds, lots of travel or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and the big city and return. And that's what I was saying. It's like in the dream, it was a city setting. It was an urban setting. And return to the inner artist who's been whispering your name. So I want to say you are ignoring your intuition. Your intuition's trying to tell you something, right? It could be something about yourself. It's like Cancer, you're doing too much, right? You're going on too many nights out. You're working too hard. It has this industrial feel to it. It's like Cancer, you're not listening to your intuition here, and your intuition's telling you something's wrong. Right? It's like you have to pull back. You have to make that time for self-care. You have to make that time to be in your own energy and replenish, because you're getting drained, Cancer. Okay, tell me more. Who is Cancer in this reading? Again, that's in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, you're upset about something. Queen of Wands in reverse is not controlling her anger, or she's not controlling her passion. She's out of balance. So you've got this card here about being out of balance, this card here about being out of balance. It could indicate that you've lost passion for something. So do take that message if it resonates. But I more see it as an out of control queen. So the Queen of Wands normally is absolutely gorgeous. She's stunning, she's magnetic, she's charismatic, she's vibrant, she's enthusiastic, she's really good at getting other people on board, because you know that enthusiasm is infectious. So to me, the Queen of Wands is one of my favorite cards in the entire tarot. It's an energy that, you know, I've been learning to embrace. Sort of about 2 years back, I was like, that's the energy that I want to, you know, discover more about myself in right now. So yeah, really strong, magnetic, charismatic, beautiful energy that we can all tap into. We can all be the Queen of Wands at different points in our lives. But out of balance, you know, you can see all this volcano around her. It's like about to erupt. So I feel like it's you. It's like, I don't know, maybe getting to the end of your tether with something, maybe getting, you know, it's like not being able to control your emotions because you're exhausted. It's like when you're tired, you know, when you're tired, you get irritable, your temper flares up, you're less in control of that, you know, you're less patient. So it could be that you're getting really snappy. It could also indicate for me like jealousy in terms of like, I'm going to burn it all down. If I can't have it, I'm going to burn it all down kind of energy. So I want to say that you're not in that energy yet, but be very, very aware, because something's draining you and something's getting you into an unbalanced state. Again, you can flip it and reverse it. That this might be somebody around you, but I did specifically ask for your energy, and it might not be your reading, so don't take it personally. If this isn't your reading, maybe go and look at a different sign. So if you know all your different placements, go and just look up whatever signs are kind of interesting to you at the moment. So again, if it's like you're interested in a reading about your friendship group, what's your Mercury placement? If it's a love reading you're after, what's your Venus placement? If it's a question about you know, work or action and things that you want to do, that's Mars. So secrets, fears, that's your moon. My tummy's really rumbling. So if this isn't your reading today and you've got a specific question in mind or a specific topic, maybe you could just go and look up your different placements. There's a link in the description box below that will help you find that. Let's keep going. So disclaimers out of the way. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading, right? Done. It's somebody's reading. Cancer, your energy. Why are they in reverse? Like, what was it with all these reversals? That is definitely telling me that you're a little bit out of balance. Look, my deck, I don't have reversals, so if it comes out reverse, it's meant to be in reverse. That is your energy. So happy to see the Queen of Cups in the upright. That's really good. Actually, do you know what? The Four of Pentacles in reverse could be really, really good for you. I am really noticing as well the look of these ladies. This lady, you may have a similar look. This lady with a kind of like long dark coloured hair could be significant. Like that could be what you look like. You could know somebody like this. And then this lady as well with this kind of like wavy or curly long hair and this kind of like tanned complexion. It could definitely be the look of some of you. Doesn't have to be. I'm just noticing it, so I'm highlighting it. Let's keep going. So let's get the rest of Cancer's cards on the table. Tell me about Cancer's energy. What does Cancer need to know? Reading for Cancer's energy. See, you're in the Page of Swords energy too. I told you, you're watching the Watcher. Or you're watching somebody. Look at this microscope. Magnifying glass, sorry. Yeah, you're watching. You're waiting. You're watching. Manifesting. I want to say that. What is that? Where did that go? Where did that card even go? but you're trapped, you're stuck in your head. Again, this is the anxiety coming through. Again, you're not saying something. You see, she's got, it's like she's got this sword in her mouth. It's like she can't. I get this energy of like you're being silenced or something. That death card. We'll see what's touching that death card. Five of Swords. Yeah, no, there's conflict, winning at all costs. Ace of Wands there. Something new that you want to move towards too, and the Moon and the Emperor in the underlying. So yeah, this could definitely be a boss, a father figure, some kind of like somebody with authority. You could have authority. Could be slightly controlling, trying to control the situation. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about my tummy making those noises. Have I even had breakfast yet? I don't think I have. That's what it is. Normally I can't function without having breakfast, but I just needed coffee this morning. I was so tired. Death and the Moon. Death and the Moon and the Page of Swords. Let me just get the energy around you. So what's affecting Cancer's energy? So this is somebody around you. Somebody in the Four of Cups energy. Somebody's missing an opportunity. Look at all these fours. Yeah, it's either somebody in your home or somebody in a workplace or home environment. It's like somebody who's in your structure with those two fours. And there's the Ace of Wands, Five of Cups and Ace of Wands. So you're mirroring there with the Ace of Wands. You've both got that Ace of Wands. There's something that you want to move towards, or a person that you want to move towards. It could be like a new creative project, a new idea, but you both see it. Like you and this other person, you've both seen this Ace of Wands. It could be, again, a magnetic attraction. You know, this person makes me super horny, or it could just indicate something that you're very passionate about, a new idea, something you want to get off the ground. Huge amount of passion there, a lot of creativity, feels really good, feels like something's being lit inside you, but it's got this kind of like dynamite energy to it as well. It's like explosive, I want to say. So you want to move towards this thing, but you feel very, very trapped at the same time. It's like you feel it really strongly, but you can't get it, right? It's like you feel trapped. You could be trapped by your own anxiety over it, your own fears. The Moon card is a card about fears, your fear of death, your fear of the unknown, your fear of things ending. Your fear of the storms, your fear of things that make you feel, you know, the things that affect your stability, the things that threaten your foundations, the things that threaten your sense of security, you know, the things that make you feel unbalanced. It's like you have this sense that, you know, is a tower moment going to happen? Is the worst going to happen? Is something going to happen that's going to, again, it's like almost like too good to be true energy. You know, I want to be stable, and yet I feel this unstable energy, like on the fringes. Again, whatever you're doing, do it with love. With this Queen of Cups card here, this is your card in the tarot, and it's a beautiful card in the upright. So it could be that you've been moving towards something, trying to move towards something in this Queen of Wands energy, but that is not your natural energy. It's not your, of course, anyone can be in this energy and they can do it well, but your kind of inherent ability, your strength is the Queen of Cups. So if you've been trying to do something in Queen of Wands energy, I don't know, maybe there's something or someone that you're trying to attract. So you're trying to be really sexy, and it may not actually be working for you. It may be almost making you look bad or making you look unstable or something like that. I don't know. I want to say go back to this love energy. So like what... Instead, express what's in your heart. You know, tell people what you're feeling. You know, show people that you're there to support them. Like, what does your heart want to say? So that's where the true magic is for you, with the heart. It's also a card about this strong intuition, which I'm seeing with the Moon card and this Eight of Swords, because if you're feeling very trapped, if you're feeling like there's something you can't say, right, you can't move towards it, you can't say what you want to say, you're being silenced. You know, you can send out those energetic waves. This is a strength of yours, you know, this intuition, this psychic awareness, this ability to, you know, send positive emotions to friends. It's kind of like, I'm sending you my thoughts and prayers, but you're sending people feelings, you're sending people love, you're sending people It's like, I can't be with you, but I can't be with you physically, but I'm with you spiritually. It's this kind of energy. And you can see she is singing here. She's singing her song. So it could be as well like you can't express something to the people around you. It's like it's almost like it's gonna end something. If you say what you're feeling, or if you say what you want to say, it's like something's gonna end. You know, there's no going back from this. So you're feeling really restricted, but you have all this love to give. So it's like, even if you just want to like sing, right, put some music on when you're washing the pots that expresses what you're feeling, right? You're just singing a song. To anyone else, you're just singing a song, but it could be getting, you know, you could be sending those emotions to a specific person. You know, a love song, you're singing a love song, but you know, it's allowing you to express it. And maybe you're not giving it to the actual person themselves, but you know, the universe is listening, the universe can hear it. So I do want to say, you're right to, so you're not holding back here. The Four of Pentacles, again, it's one of your cards to me. It's a card about shielding. It's a card about protecting yourself. It's a card about holding on to things and holding back. So it's a blockage, it's a barrier. So in the reverse, it's like you're not holding on to something. You're letting something go. You're letting something go, or you let something go in the past, and then you got into this kind of like waiting energy, like watching and waiting. Like, I've let something go. When is it going to come back into me? It is causing you this like mental conflict though. I don't know if you can see this. Let me just check this is on camera. Yeah, like the penguin patting this kid on its head. There's Five of Swords. Again, it's your energy. It's this energy of like, I'm going to win at all costs. I'm going to win this battle. I'm right. My opinion is the right opinion. But I feel like you're hurting yourself with whatever this is. It's like you were hurting yourself with it. So these children, they shouldn't be playing with the swords, right? There's, you know, they don't know what harm those swords can do until they hurt themselves, right? He's cut his hand, or this person's cut his hand. It's like those words or those opinions can harm you, and you didn't even know it. You were like an innocent child playing with something. So it's like, I want to say that you said something, you expressed something, you let something go, and you harmed yourself in doing it, right? Like winning at all costs. It's like, it is this kind of all or nothing energy where, you know, it's costing you to be in that energy. So then with the swords energy, it is this anxiety, this getting stuck in your own head. You know, I expressed my feelings in the past and I didn't get a return on it. I voiced my opinion in the past and it just hurt me. So feeling very restrained, but then moving into this more, rather than being like a physical thing that you're saying or doing, it's like this more energetic expression of something. Yeah, I feel like you tried to send somebody love, or you tried to tell somebody how you felt, or you tried to extend a hand to someone. It's like you reached out to somebody or expressed something to someone, but then it's like you hit a brick wall. It's like you're being open now. You opened up the doors, but this person shut them. So again, they've got the Four of Pentacles here as well. There is a bit of mirroring going on. So they've got this Four of Pentacles. It's like, again, you opened the door, they shut the door. Said, I don't want it. I'm holding on to what I've got. I'm holding back. There's a blockage here in the energy. It feels like you're sending someone energy, or you're sending somebody love, or you're expressing something, and they're not taking it, they're not having it. It's like they've got the back turned to it. Now they're turning the back to the Ace of Cups, which is unconditional love. You're trying to give somebody unconditional love, unconditional support, but they're not taking it off you, right? They turned the back to it. They could have blocked you on social media. They could be ignoring you. It's like all they see is death. I had a reading like this a week or so ago where it's like, if I take that love offer from you, if I take that offer of emotional support, if I take this friendship from you, you know, it's a skeleton. It's like, it's just going to end. It's going to end in pain. It's going to end in death, right? It's like this death card's here. It's like it's not gonna end well. So they're not taking it because they've got this idea of like, it's not going to end well, right? It's only going to end in pain. Like, you know, there was pain in the past, so I've learnt my lesson. There's no lessons learned though. This is the thing. There's no lessons learned here. You haven't learned your lesson. So being open, being expressive in the past, hurting yourself by doing so, feeling restricted, feeling restrained, feeling like you can't express something to this person, possibly because they've literally blocked you on social media, that you cannot contact them, but still continuing to love this person, still continuing to send them support energetically. And so then you get into this like watching and waiting energy, gathering information. What's going on here? What's really happening? What's let's figure this out. So here you didn't know what you were playing with, right? That information, that truth, that those words, you didn't know the harm they could cause. So you're going back to have another look at it, right? You've got this sword again, but you can see how she's holding it really delicately here. So I want to say that the children on this card are children, like it's or a childlike attitude. It's somebody who's naive. I want to say the Page of Swords is also a child. They're also naive, but they're depicted as being a little bit more like student energy. So a little bit more like high school or somebody who's in university. So it doesn't have to be the age, it's the attitude. So whatever this is, whatever this sword represents for you, some kind of truth, some kind of knowledge, some kind of it's like words of power, knowledge is power, something like that. It's, you're handling it much more delicately now. You know it can hurt you, right? You know if you grasp it too tightly, it's going to kind of cut your hand. So you don't want to hurt yourself. So you are being a little bit more tender with this. And by doing so, you're being a little bit more cautious, and you're learning, right? You're taking it slowly, you're learning. So it's almost like, you know, there's 5 swords here, there's 8 swords here. So it's like you've just took one, right? Maybe you've took the one that's out of your mouth, right? You've took the one that's, so again, it's like words or expression. Like you've took this one, and you're really looking at it and you're thinking, okay, how do I use this? It's a double-edged sword. So it's like, how do I use this in a positive way and not in a way that harms? So yeah, you're the Page of Swords apparently. And then there's that Death card. It could be something to do with fear of things ending, fear of letting go, although you've let go here. You know, there could be some residual kind of like abandonment issues, or, you know, something that you're dealing with like from the past that you've not quite, that causes you to cling to things, but you are trying to let go. It could be that you're trying to let go of somebody that has passed away, right? You're trying to let go of the hard feelings that come with loss. Now, it doesn't have to mean literal death as well. It can be the end of a situation, like almost like a catastrophic end of a situation. It's like there's no coming back from this, unless the Judgment card was here, which it's not. So it could also be something to do with helping others through in their time of need. So when the disaster happens, when the tragedy happens, when there's loss, when there's grief, how do you help from both sides? So the mermaids are helping underneath, they're pulling these animals down into like where the water is clearer, and this person at the top is working to lift the animals. Like the water animals are being taken care of by this group, and the air animals are being taken care of by this group. So it's like the two sides of the coin, right? The two groups of people working together in the best way, like in a way that serves everybody, right? These people are good at one thing, this person's good at another thing. This person is the person that the bird needs. If the mermaids took the bird, you know, that bird's going to drown. You know, and vice versa, you know, the turtle and the seal may not, it may not be the best environment for them to be up in that boat. So it's like people being in the right environment and having the right people to help. So it could be that you're looking into something where, you know, again, it could be like somebody's suffered a loss. You want to talk to them about it. You want to say, you know, I lend you support. I've got some knowledge to share about this, or there's something I'm learning here in regards to loss and grief and death, or I'm acknowledging that you're suffering from this, and yet I cannot express it. I cannot tell you what I need to tell you on like a 3D level. I can't send that text message. You know, maybe somebody is blocked. So it's like I can see that you're suffering. I can see that there's pain here. I'm watching, I'm observing, because this is a card about observation. I'm watching you go through this. I'm watching this suffering happen. And I cannot be there. I cannot step forward. I cannot speak what I need to say because I don't want to hurt myself. So I'm just going to send you love. I'm going to send you thoughts and prayers. I'm going to send you positivity. You know, I'm going to help you get through this on an energetic level. That's how that feels to me. Yeah, no, I think it's the other person here, look, because they've got the Five of Cups, which is a disappointment. It's a loss. It's an emotional loss. Yeah, I think this person's going through something. But I feel like you've got chemistry with them. I feel like there is something here. There is chemistry here. There is a shared desire. There's a shared passion. There's a shared spark between you. And it could be that this person has, it could be a situation where it's like you have an attraction between you, like you want to be together with this person. There's a mutual attraction there. There's a mutual desire. But one person is grieving, right? One person needs time. One person has, you know, is kind of like not in the right place to have this yet. And it could be that you think the situation's ended. You think, oh, we can't be together. You know, they've turned their back on me. They've blocked me. They're ignoring me. They don't want me. But it could actually be a case of they're grieving, right? They just need more time. They're not ready to open up emotionally again. Page of Pentacles. That's so this kind of student energy coming up with a plan. There could be children involved. Let's get you an advice card. Let's get an advice card, please, for Cancer. Again, it's like, you know, something's wrong. Like they've gone quiet. You know, maybe they're not on social media as much. You know, they're not answering the messages. So you know something's wrong, right? You know something's off. You know the behavior is different. Like you know it, you see it. But you know they're not answering those messages. They're not ready to talk about it. They're not ready to. They don't know what to say. You know, I definitely felt this. You know, some of you may know that my mum passed away, or passed over, at Christmas, and it was Christmas. I kind of kept it quite quiet. I told a few people, but again, I kind of tried to do it quite subtly, like just to let you know, kind of thing, rather than being like, I need attention, I need emotional support. I wasn't like that. I was like, I'm dealing with something. I'm dealing with it on my own. I don't want to ruin everybody's Christmases. I actually don't need anyone to. I don't need anyone to say anything to me. I don't need anyone to be like, my thoughts are with you, you know, hopes and prayers. I didn't need that from anyone. And what I needed was quiet. What I needed was solitude. What I needed was self-care. So, you know, I told a few people, like a few, nice friendship circles and things like this, where, you know, I got a little bit of emotional support, and that was all I needed. That, you know, from close friends, that kind of like, oh, I hope you're okay. Like, yeah, thank you. And there was even other people who were going through grief, like other people who were like, I've also lost someone at this time of year. And I didn't want to be like, oh, me too. You know, like almost like stealing the attention away. That wasn't how I wanted to deal with it. So, you know, everybody has different needs. Some people, when they're grieving, when they have a loss, and it doesn't have to be a person, it can be a situation. Some people like need to be the center of attention. They need that, you know, they need to like ring the alarm bell and say, oh my God, this has happened. I'm having a wobble. Like, you know, friendship group, unite, come, you know, I need to pull everybody close to me. I need that support. I need that attention. I need those hugs. I need those words. Some people don't need the words. Some people need the peace, right? Some people need to process. So it's just a different reaction. But again, I feel like you've noticed that it's like they're acting differently. There's something wrong. And I definitely get this as well. I definitely, because I do spend a lot of time on social media, and sometimes people disappear. Sometimes people stop posting and they don't reply, and it's horrible because you think that person, you know, especially if that's the only way you can contact them. You don't know how to have their address or the phone number. You don't know other people who know them in real life. It's like, what's happened to that person? Are they upset? Are they, you know, has something happened to them? Like, and that can be really horrible. And I notice, like, because when you engage with people a lot, you know the behavior patterns of people, you know kind of what time they post at, you know, you can tell by the way that they're posting what the mood is, and especially if it's someone who's normally very chatty, if they're quiet, it's like, what, wait, hang on, what's wrong there? And it can be like, you can notice people as well, like subtly dodging questions or subtly sidestepping questions, and it's like, you know that there's something that they're not saying, that they're not ready to say. So if you're one of my friends from social media, hey, I've probably noticed, and I'm just respecting your space and not kind of like pulling that information out of you. It's raining. The rain's cleansing. I had this thing, I think it's on my notes on my phone. Let me see if I've got it. Rain to me represents emotions, tears, crying, release of emotion. Where are we? Glistening diamond teardrop lessons. Sometimes things can make you cry. Sometimes you can feel emotional pain. Sometimes you can feel loss and grief, and things make you cry. There's tears, right? There's kind of like salty tears. But tears are almost like diamonds. Tears are, you know, reflective. Like you can shine a light through them like you would a diamond, and you know, they glisten and they sparkle, and you can sometimes even see rainbows inside little droplets of water. So there's healing properties to tears. There's healing properties to crying it out, and when you feel something, even if it's something painful, even if it's the loss of a relationship, whether that's physical or you know, because somebody's blocked you or whatever, like when you feel that loss, when you feel that grief, when you feel that separation, you can mine it. You can mine it for the gold. You can mine it for the lessons. You can mine it for the raw materials of life. This is something that Cancer does brilliantly, right? It's like, whatever you're going through, how do I turn this into beauty? How do I turn this into art? How do I turn this into lessons that I can give to others? How do I turn this into a way for me to be more compassionate when other people go through these same experiences? There's like beauty in it, right? There's beauty in the pain. There's lessons in the pain, and that's not me being like, oh, it's all sunshine and rainbows if you look at it the right way, glass half full. That's not what it is. You know, life gives you lemons. The lemons are sour, the lemons are bitter, the lemons, you know, they're not pineapples. I don't know, they're not sweet. I'm not saying that you have to pretend they're sweet, but you can make them sweet, right? You can take them and you can do something with them, and you can be productive with those lessons. And really question them, really look at them and say, why am I crying? You know, what does this mean? What do I do with this? So yeah, I don't know, there's something in there for somebody. Okay. I'm sorry if you can hear that alarm as well in the background. Funny that I'm talking about alarms right at the beginning. Ringing the bell, ringing the alarm. Something's wrong. Loosen your grip. You are loosening your grip. This is good. You're doing that. Deep cellular healing. Okay. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Whatever that means to you, right? It doesn't have to be a biblical God. It's universe, it's spirit, whatever that is for you. Let the divine in. Deep cellular healing. Beautiful. Right, loosen your grip. So this is your advice, Cancer. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. We're cyclic beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human each day, with the coming and going of the tides and the seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are so often those we most need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationship, the job, the people pleasing. The things we cling, I feel like you feel it coming, you feel an end coming, and it may not be a literal death, just to remind you. There's normally, if I get the Tower card and the Death card, to me that's a death, right? It's played out like I've pulled these cards and somebody's died, right? To me that is like clear sign of death. which you're not meant to predict in the tarot, but it's clear to me. The Tower card is not here, so it could be the way you process grief, the way you process loss, way you process endings. But you feel this ending, coming in, or you feel like you have to let something go, right? There's a door that has to close so that you can open a new one. This is a new chapter. So resisting it, it's coming anyway, right? And I don't want to scare anyone. Again, I'm not predicting that anyone's going to literally die. That is not what I'm predicting here, because I'm not seeing the Tower. It's an ending of some kind. So, and you're not resisting the end here. You've let go of it with the Page of the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry, Ben tried to install an update again. There's 2 cards on this person's side about resistance. Give me Muse, love is my resistance. I'm really sorry about that alarm, by the way. The things we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space, the part we're most afraid to leave empty, the part we guard and we don't let grace into. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of not staying of its own accord, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course in Miracles tells us whenever we leave empty space, grace will fill. Whatever we leave empty, grace will fill, And the Buddha says, you can only lose what you cling to. Indeed, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find the courage to loosen your grip and give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for grace and God to enter, to surrender all that feels dense to the divine. I did get the song Under the Bridge for someone, Red Hot Chili Peppers. So again, I do get this for you a lot. Cancer, with that Cancerian, like that over emotional energy that sometimes comes in when you dip out of that high vibrational energy and you dip into your coping mechanisms. A common coping mechanism for Cancerian energy is addiction to substances. So if that applies to you, you're being asked to release that, lean into your feelings, don't be scared of your own feelings, okay? If you need to speak to a doctor or a counsellor, absolutely do that, but try and take the healthy route. Sometimes you need to, right? Everybody's like, I've lost someone, there's so much pain here, I need to numb. And it can be like, one night, like, at a wake, at somebody's wake, it's like you drink too much, you numb, you black out. And I'm not saying that's healthy, I'm not saying that's good, but sometimes it's cathartic. Sometimes it's just what you need to do. But if that is like every single day, right? If you're numbing every single day and refusing to process something, refusing to unbottle that pain, it is keeping you trapped in that addictive cycle. So again, if you need to get the help from a doctor, the help from a counsellor, the help from some kind of like addiction support service, reach out and do that. And what people do when you engage in those programs is talk therapy. It is talking it through, it is unbottling those emotions, it is getting them out, because that Cancerian energy, that Cancerian tendency sometimes to be like, this is overwhelming, I can't deal with this, I'm going to shut down. That's low vibrational for you. Do what's right for you, use your own intuition, choose healthy options, seek professional advice if you need it. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It may, or it may stay, but you can be sure that what's for you will find you, and you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strength to surrendering to the grace of life. What are you clinging onto for fear of nothing coming to take its place? I was thinking, my mind wanders sometimes, especially before readings, and I get all these wild scenarios, and I was thinking of that phrase, if you love something, set it free. And true love, true unconditional love respects the needs and the emotions of the other person. So it's not, I love you, therefore you belong to me. I love you, therefore I expect you to love me in return. Unconditional love is, I love you, it's just the way I feel. Like that Lana Del Rey song, right? I love you, it's just the way I feel. here's the love, right? Queen of Cups, here's the love. It doesn't hurt me to tell you I love you. It doesn't hurt me to express my support for you. It doesn't hurt me to say that I think you're a brilliant person and that I want the best for you. And then when you're in that place where it's like, I don't expect anything in return, you don't have to love me back. You know, it's okay. I don't have that need. I don't have that insecurity where, you know, I have to be the one that you love. I have to be the only person you love in the world. It's like, yeah, brilliant, right? If you want a monogamous relationship, you look for somebody who has those same values, and vice versa, right? But you know, you can let someone go. You can say, I love you, and it makes me happy to see you succeed. It makes me happy to see you get that promotion. It makes me happy to see you get a handle on your addictions. It makes me happy to see you start dating again, because I know that's what you need to do. You know, it makes me happy to see you happy, and I would love to share in that happiness with you. I would love to have a life with you. I would love to be closer to you, but I love you enough to respect your needs openly. And to me, that's the most beautiful kind of love. It really is. And it's so healing, and it's so healthy, and it's so, not if it's like obsessive, right? Okay, it can dip into overly giving to someone who's not giving in return. You know, that's not a healthy situation. But, you know, to say, it costs me nothing. It costs me nothing to check in with you. It costs me nothing to say, I think you're a brilliant person. It costs me nothing to you know, to revel in your happiness. That's really healthy, and it's beautiful, and it's healing. And here we go, deep cellular healing, right? You know, I don't know. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is a natural state. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, hi, after effects of having COVID, love that for me. Hi, COVID fatigue. Don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it is difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you are being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, and this can be mental health as well, right, and emotional health. To give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with that tender care. So that Queen of Cups energy, pour it back into yourself, right? If somebody's not taking it, pour it back into yourself, right? Give yourself the love you deserve to have. You may be called to switch things up with your body. Like, nobody can love like a Cancer. Cancerian love, maybe Pisces as well. Cancerian, as the Queen of Cups, right? You are the best at loving. You are the best at relationships, like naturally the best. It depends, again, it depends on your full chart. It depends on whether you're high vibrational, low vibrational, but like, you know, like the essence of Cancerian energy, absolutely like the best friend you will ever have, like the most supportive partner, if they're in high vibration. So be your own love interest, be your own life partner, be your own soulmate, right? You cannot get a better love, Cancer, than your own love. Love yourself the way you want to love somebody else. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers. This is it. This is Cancer. You give so much to others that, you know, those friends, maybe not all of them, you're going to have selfish friends, but that support network, those people that you give to, you can pull that back in. You can say, I need it now, right? I need to open the door in my direction now. This is what you have. This is your strength, your team of helpers, to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. The Arcturians are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it is possible to feel vibrant in your body and well in your skin, to have your cells return to efflorescence and vitality, to find calmness and contentedness, to have soothed a nervous system and a tranquil heart. Obviously, go and get the help from medical professionals if you actually have health issues. You know, go and reach out to the people who are medically trained to support you and assist with the healing of your body. But I want to say that, you know, we are human beings on earth, right? We're not meant to live forever. Our bodies age. This is normal and it's healthy. It's what your body's supposed to do. So if you have a very serious health issue, my heart goes out to you. It's always very difficult to deal with that. And, you know, you have to find your own path through this. I cannot I can imagine what certain situations are like, but I haven't experienced them all. You can't experience every single scenario, right? It's not physically possible to be able to do that. So I want to say, get the help you need, whatever that is, and you can heal on a soul level too. You can heal your soul, you can heal your spirit, you can heal yourself emotionally, if that's also what you need to do. If there's things that you need to let go of from the past, if there's things that you need to atone for, like, you are capable of doing that now with spiritual assistance, whatever that means to you. Place the card on the portal of your heart. Just put your hand on your heart right now and whisper the following. I'm going to read it twice for you so you can say it along with me. Listen the first time, maybe say it along with me the next time. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. And I'm going to add, my soul knows how to heal. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. And my soul knows how to heal. All right. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope it wasn't too cheesy. It got a little bit cheesy there at the end, but we like cheese on this channel. So I am going to get you another song on camera and we'll close out the reading. Breathe and stop. Just breathe. Maybe it is anxiety. Maybe this is what I didn't understand. Breathe and stop. If you getting anxious, if you feel like even if you like suffer from panic attacks, like, do those breathing exercises. Yoga's brilliant. Yoga really helped me with my anxiety. Breathing exercises, you have to do it consistently and you have to do it when you're not panicking. So practice every day. Even if you feel a little bit, I found it was really good to do it if I was mildly stressed, like mildly anxious, right at that start when you think, oh no, I'm my heart rate's going up. Like, even if it's just like watching something on TV, your heart rate goes up a bit. Do the breathing exercises, do the meditation. And then when it happens, like when you get into a proper situation where you're feeling panicky, I have panic attacks in exams. It comes naturally, it comes more naturally. It's like you've trained your body to do it. So again, different techniques work for different people, but I want to say persist with it, give it a true effort, practice every single day, a few times a day, whether it's just breathing in and out, whether it's just stopping, taking a deep breath, recentering and continuing, whatever works for you. So I think that's why we have breathe and stop. Okay. Don't do too much as well. Like I said, I'm recovering from COVID and I'm trying to build up my stamina again. So I'm trying to do things like, even like walking my son to school. It's like a 10-minute walk. I was struggling. I was like, I need to get back home. I need to sit back down. I'm hot. I can't breathe properly. I have to stop, right? I've been doing laundry and going up and down the stairs with like heavy laundry baskets. Like, I get to the top of the stairs and I'm panting and I have to lean against the wall. It's like, if you need to take a breather, whatever the situation is. Cancer. Song with a big impact. What does Cancer really need to hear right now? Anyone who's watching this reading who's like, oh my God, this is my reading, give him a message. My favourite game. My favourite, I don't know what that advertisement's for, but the song, if you did see it flash up, it was My Favourite Game by the Cardigans. I'm losing my favourite game. I'm losing my mind again, right? Go and have a listen to that. Again, watch out for that kind of out of control energy. You don't want to get into the Queen of Wands in reverse. How do you get back into your highest possible energy, the Queen of Cups? Well, no, you can go higher, but how do you get into your natural energy, the thing that you're good at? How do you get that emotional balance back? Try and focus on being in this energy and not this energy. Just be aware of the way you're reacting to things, like what you're feeling, how you're reacting. Check in with yourself, breathe and stop. What's going on with me? Do I really need to have that argument? Do I really need to have that temper tantrum? Do I really need to stomp off? Like, is that the best way I can handle this? Or do I need to do it with love, right? Make love the focus. Take care, Cancer. I really hope this reading was helpful to you. I do feel like it could have been a personal reading for someone. It felt like a very specific message. Maybe there's a little bit of stuff for you all to mine in there. But please do self-care, right? Take care of yourselves. Allow yourself the time to heal from if there's something you need to heal from. I feel like there's something really exciting coming in for you. It may be connected to this person. It may be a completely different situation. There's something really fun and exciting and new. But I feel like you have to get into the right mindset. You have to get in the right energy before the door opens in both directions. Take care, Cancer. Love you. Let go. Let go of what's not working. Let love in. And I will see you again soon. Bye bye.